Here, and today I want to talk to you about niching, how to attract those elusive clients that you really want to work with. All right, let me share my screen. So what we're going to be talking about today is the key to attracting clients and what it means to niche and how to do it. All right, let's dive on in. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the fact that when we want our marketing to be successful, we have to talk to someone so that they understand what it is that we do, how we help them. We have to be relevant, we have to resonate. And to do that, we have to have one person in mind. We have to be super clear on who is a good client for us. And we have to know 4 things, okay? We have to know their fears and their frustrations. So these are the things that keep people awake at night. What is it that they're really worried about? What is it that they're most nervous about? What is it that they really need to solve? Then we've got frustrations, and frustrations are what are the things that irk them, that niggle them, that get on their nerves, that they don't have the answer to, that they really need help with, okay? And then the other 2 things that we need to understand about our ideal client is their wants and their aspirations. So what is it that they really want in life? What do they want to achieve? What things like goals do they want to achieve? What material things do they want? And this picture that I've put here, I think really describes the truth about what someone really wants, because they might say to you, oh, they want more profit, or they want better cash flow, or they want more clients, but actually what they really want, I sound like the Spice Girls, what you really want, I didn't even mean to say that, but what they really want is they want to have that feeling of fulfillment and happiness a lot of the time. And this picture really makes me, it reminds me of when I took the kids to Disney World. And my aim was to take the children to Disney World for an entire month. That was what my aspiration was. It's what I really wanted. And I made that happen. And I made that happen because I had a coach helping me. Okay, but what we have to understand is the thing that we think that we should talk about when it comes to the work that we do. So for me, I could say, hey, what you really want is a funnel. No, that's not really what you want. You could say, hey, what you really want is better payroll. No, that's not what you really want. Okay, so we have to speak in the language that our ideal client understands. So we need to understand our ideal client's fears and frustrations and their wants and aspirations. So how do we do that? Because if we only can speak to one person, that's when our marketing really starts to resonate. And the problem that we've got is that it is a really noisy world out there. So in the Facebook timeline, so I've got my phone here, in the Facebook timeline, in the LinkedIn timeline, when people are on Instagram, it is noisy. The people are scrolling. They've got 10,000 marketing messages a day. And I've even seen like a massive shift with YouTube as well, because YouTube, I used to be able to go and watch a YouTube video and I might get 1 advert. Now I get 2 adverts before I'm able to watch a YouTube video. So we're getting marketed to every single day, 10,000 messages, and we need to cut through that noise. So we need to actually go, oh, we need someone to go, oh, what is it that you've just said? That is resonating with me. That's relevant. I want to pay attention to what you say. And if we are marketing to everybody, we're not going to be able to cut through that noise, because it's a noisy world. And we want people to be like meerkats going, oh, look, tell me more. All right. So what we have to do is get super clear on who is an ideal client. And that we do that through niching. Now, I just want to put a quick caveat on this. I talk a lot about niching your marketing, not niching your business. So what does that mean? What that means is get clear on who's an ideal client for you and run a campaign for them. So I don't want you particularly to go, oh, I need to change my website and make it a niche website. Oh, I need to change all of my social media. I need a brochure. You don't need to do that when you first start niching. What you need to do is understand who's a good client and what their fears, frustrations, wants and aspirations are, and run maybe just like a 3-month campaign. So let's have a look at our options, okay? There's 4 levels of niching. The first one is when you're a generalist, and that means that you're not niching at all. That means in the scroll, so we want to stop the scroll okay? But in the scroll, you're invisible because you're not talking to anybody at all. Then we've got those who do a horizontal niche. And a horizontal niche is where you start talking to people and they're like, oh, that sounds interesting. That resonates with me. And, oh, I like what you've written. And it stops the scroll because the content is kind of catchy and it kind of makes them go, oh, what are you talking about? But it is just a horizontal niche. So that's more about these are your pains and this is how we help you overcome them. The next level up actually is a vertical niche. And a vertical niche is where you're stopping the scroll, but instead of it being like you've got these pains, it's you have these pains, specific person. So actually what it is vertical is where you might actually target lawyers, or you might target consulting companies or construction companies or digital agencies. So horizontal is all about the pain that they have, and then vertical is all about the industry that pain has. So when you start to really combine horizontal and vertical, not only will your content resonate, not only will it be relevant, but actually you'll have what we call a micro niche where you are the only answer to your ideal potential client. So let's just have a look and see what happens. If you are a generalist, then you're going to have tumbleweed. You're going to be invisible when it comes to your marketing, okay? If you have a horizontal niche, you're going to get engagement in your posts. So somebody who is targeting a certain kind of person and they get lots of likes and clicks, is because they're talking to someone about their pains. Now, that's great. We all want engagement, but if you are not relevant, if people look at you and go, I like your content, but I don't think it's for me because I don't think you work with people like me, even though it is resonating with me, you're not going to get the inquiries. So when we have a vertical niche and we're relevant and we say, hey, I work with accountants, hey, I work with lawyers, hey, I work with construction companies, you start to get inquiries. Magic happens when you have a micro niche and you have them resonating and relevant. That's when you get clients. So they're the 4 levels of niching. So you've got, and actually I really do need to try and move my face out of the way because you can't see it properly. Let me see if I can move me over here. Yes, I can. Isn't that amazing? All right. So what we've got is we've got the generalist, the horizontal, the vertical, and the micro. And the best way of niching is to have an industry niche, which is vertical, and then how you help them overcome that pain. So you're talking a lot more about their pains there, which is the horizontal niche, okay? And then you're resonating and you're relevant. This is where the magic happens, okay? Right, let me put myself back up here. All right, so what I would like to invite you to is at 2 o'clock today, so we haven't got long, got a couple of hours, and I've got a Q&A call for my Get Clients Now clients in between it, but at 2 o'clock today, we've got content marketing to attract premium clients. Now, this is for accountants, advisors, and consultants, and we're going to be talking about what kind of marketing do you need to be doing in 2023, because in 2020, it was all about direct messaging. It was all about out there and outreaching and getting clients through direct messaging, and that worked really, really well. And it did work well. It got me like 500 clients in a year. Now, times have changed. Direct messaging, we call it outreach, doesn't work in the same way. We have to be better marketers. And as we go into 2023, we can't keep doing the marketing that we were doing in 2022. So I'd like to invite you to this webinar, and I'll go and put a link to this webinar in a moment, or you can go to amandacwatts.com/webinar, and I think it's webinar or workshop, but if you go to amandacwatts.com and then click on the workshop in the top right hand corner, that will work for you. Actually, let me do that so you can see how that works. No, it's not that one. Hold on. Da, da, da. Thank you for your patience. All right, so free live workshop. Okay, here you go. So this is content marketing for accountants. Create your content marketing plan for 2023. So if you can just go to amandacwatts.com/workshop, that's where you need to go. Okay, so yeah, I hope to see you on the workshop. Sign up now. Don't be late, because we're going to be covering some amazing stuff. We'll be about 50 to 55 minutes in that workshop, and I can answer any of your content marketing questions. But I have worked over the past 3 years with lots and lots of accountants and business advisors and consultants, and every single month things shift that little bit more, and what was relevant in 2020 is no longer relevant. So as we go into 2023, we've got to change what we're doing. You can't keep on doing what you have already done. Okay, so I hope to see you on that, and yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.